Today, Labor MPs now, they've really gone even further. They're even trying to suggest Peter Dutton is a crook, without actually daring to say it outside Parliament where he could sue them for defamation. Get this. They say, aha, 16 years ago, when Dutton was in opposition, he bought bank shares the day before the Rudd government bailed out the banks in the global financial crisis. They sent shares up. Oh, that's suspicious. Even though bank stocks right then were actually at record lows, a bailout was being touted, making them a good bet. No, it's suspicious. Even though Dutton wasn't actually in the government, and Labor can't say to any inside knowledge of the bailout. Oh no, it's still suspicious, they're claiming. Even though Dutton declared his investments at the time. And in the 16 years since then, Labor has never once suggested these investments were dodgy. Until now, Desperation Day. No wonder Coalition Senators Jane Hume and James McGrath arced up when Albanese's Finance Minister Katy Gallagher tried in Senate estimates to push this smear, leading to this blow-up.
There's genuine questions to answer.
Why don't you say it outside the room?
This is the modern Labor Party. All you've got is mud. You're just attacking the leader.
Coward's Castle.
Yeah.
You know, we have questions.
You're throwing mud at Peter Dutton. That's all you've got.
Grubby. So grubby, Minister. You're better than that, apparently.
Well, it was just a coincidence, was it, that there was a lot of shares purchased the day before a bank bailout?
Say it outside this room.
Go
What
on.
a coincidence.
Go on.
A happy coincidence, no
You're using
doubt, for Mr
parliamentary
Dutton.
privilege or using Coward's Castle to defame the leader of the opposition.
I think someone who wants to be Prime Minister
Very grubby.
And this is happening on the Prime Minister's watch.
Every time you mention his name, our polls go up, so keep going.
Now, that Katy Gallagher that you saw there, the Finance Minister in saintly white, the one you saw today, smear, 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 she has form, you know. She's one of the 3 Labor women who were dubbed the Mean Girls by the late Labor Senator Kimberley Kitching. And before the last election, she played that same filthy game. That time pushing fake claims that the Liberals had covered up the rape of staffer Brittany Higgins. Disgusting claims that a judge last year said were false. I mean, false claims that put the woman that Gallagher was sliming back then, the Defence Minister Linda Reynolds, in hospital with stress.
I did answer your questions to the point that you ground me to the ground and ended up in hospital. But I'm back here. I'm answering questions. Answering questions.
Well, you just alleged that we put you in hospital. You just that I put you in hospital, Senator Reynolds. You should withdraw.
Well, if
so, you're the victim, not Ms Higgins. Is that what
order, Senator Wong? That's not
Nobody
what I'm
takes pleasure in asking these questions. Nobody takes pleasure in asking these questions.
I'd like to respond to that. That was an
having two senators yell at me at the same time.
Now, to repeat, Gallagher's attacks then on Linda Reynolds were based on lies she'd been told. Reynolds had not ignored Higgins' rape claims, had not treated Higgins badly, had not covered up. And as it happens, Reynolds is now quitting Parliament and has just asked Gallagher to apologise for pushing those smears.
I just want to ask you, Minister, will you now apologise, not just to me, but to my staff and my family?
I asked questions that I think most people would expect would have been asked with such serious allegations about what has happened in this building and the changes that we have put in place since to make sure something like that doesn't happen again.
So that's a no. Thank you, Minister.
Well, that's your editorialising, Senator Reynolds. That is not my answer.
You didn't apologise to the staff. Very telling.
How does she look in the mirror, that woman? I don't get it. And now this attack on Peter Dutton. Well, I think it tells you actually a lot more about Labor, and especially Katy Gallagher, who as Finance Minister, by the way, is now leaving us with 10 years to come of budget deficits. That is admitted by Labor. 10 years to come. And if that is the Albanese government's legacy, a poorer, more divided country buried in debt, no wonder it's already resorted to smears to get re-elected.